Oh, it's Zern. I thought it was Zerg. Mystic Ponce de Leon.
Huh.
Fair enough.
That's kind of clever.
Man, I'm still shorter than that guy. Okay. So we are going to... Oh, they say just move around to regain our senses. Sure. Okay.
Fair enough. Goal completed. Return to your own conflict.
Training day.
Alright.
Well, I've exited the lab, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Go to the lobby.
Yeah, we'll open up full screen map. M for map, okay. The J for journal, M for map. Yep.
Let's see. Where is the training facility? Put this here? No.
Faction fixer.
And watch dealers. Positions.
So your
bank teller.
Yep. So your MMO stuff.
Ah, to the test chamber. Okay,
Okay,
so it's that thing there.
Yeah, for you to be the green thing.
So it'd be actually over this way, I think. Looping around.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it's below you now. Because you have stairs. Yep, that'll do. That looks ominous.
Yes, I do want to enter the test chamber.
Yeah, sure. A lot of loading screens.
Yep. Kind of to be expected, really.
Wonder. I'm guessing that means we're probably gonna be running into those 5 again.
That'd be kind of neat if it was.
They give me clay and expect me to hand them back steel. It is not an instructor they want, it is an alchemist. You, my friend, are in a world of tigers, and they will eat you alive if you are weak, if you hesitate, if you do not strike first. Here, you will learn to strike first, and strike hard. For those combat holograms, they can do nothing to you. I, however, have a high-powered rifle and a streak of what some call sadism. I call a will to incentivize. You have potential, but we have no time to tease it out of you. Inside you is a power, an anima you can draw on to make yourself stronger, faster, a more effective killer. It is the magic behind the magic bullet. The weapons you use will become an extension of yourself. They are the instruments through which your anima is made force. I want you to arm yourself and show me that force. We have an arsenal here. You can experiment with all of them if you please. You have an edge, my friend, and I am not interested in how or why you came to possess it. Only that you sharpen it to the best of your abilities. Nothing less. In the test chamber, you can do so in safety. Safe. Except from me. Now, let us begin.
I kind of like this guy too, honestly.
Do you want a katana or do you want book?
Let's see. Use hammer.
If I had a hammer.
Fist weapons.
We know we're taking here.
Blades. Shotgun. Assault rifle. Pistols. Elementalism focus. Blood magic focus. Chaos focus.
Huh.
Well, let's try some of them out. Blood magic!
When you think of magic, you think of this. Old school. Prayers of protection. Chants for disease. It is in the bosom of every culture.
Always hungry.
Sicken your enemies. Seize
So it is
their
for
movement,
DPS and
or
healing.
Strengthen your allies with bonds of blood.
How do There we go.
I sure was zoomed right in on. You strap the book to your back. Oh dear.
Interesting. So yeah, damage over time and then direct damage.
Gotcha.
Oh, it looks like there is a... Oh, that's like the blood resonance. Interesting. Huh.
Seems like it's got potential.
But for now, we are going to do... No. We're going to try to get our 6 broadswords, even though this is very much not. So yeah, DPS, tank, heal. Yep.
Keep up the dance and bleed them out while you allow yourself time to regenerate.
I don't know how much those of you are familiar with, online, role-playing communities and everything. There's a fairly, fairly, what's a good word for it?
I'm not sure what word you're looking for.
Yeah, I guess fervent discussion about the stats for katana in D&D and games like that. And for a while, I think it was the 4chan gaming thing had this like meme of a tank should have like a 19 to 20 times 4 critical because they can cut through tanks and stuff like that. Looks like you actually are using a sword, not a katana.
Huh.
In here, we have total control. We see a war play out exactly as we intended to. You will learn, and unless you offend me more than I can bear, little harm comes to you.
Let's see.
De La Guardia.
Choose a second weapon. Let's let's try the other foci.
This one is also DPS and tank.
Is a dangerous and unpredictable power. A trickster power. Misdirection, smoke, and mirrors, yes. But the weapons it summons are very real. You will control the fortune.
Both abilities carry resources of both equipped weapons. Cohesive weapon-specific consumer ability. Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Huh. It seems that could have that. Yeah, that could be a fun way of adding some depth to the game. Huh. Like that.
Yeah, that could be pretty neat.
Yeah. This is all chaos resources. Okay.
Then you can just switch right. Oh, interesting. So yeah, if you use your sword, then you can slash with your chaos energy too. And likewise, your chaos blast lets you build that up. Interesting. I kind of like that actually.
Yeah.
Kind of building the resonance there.
Right. Call you the chaos sword. I guess you're done.
Oh, it wants me to build it for both resources.
Ah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think this is good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Little DPS thing works pretty well.
This is the company line. You will use it to maintain contact in the field. Do you understand? That is all.
Pick up phone.
Yeah, apparently the game got a lot of attention early when it first came out, for focusing on being skill based instead of the traditional MMO treadmill. That EverQuest kind of coasted on.
So I can select another weapon. Neat.
Yeah, I guess you could just always come back to base and swap out if you wanted to.
Right. Like, yeah, probably your skills, don't transfer over. So you probably will end up kind of fitting into them. But if there's, like, no absolute level thing, then you can probably just switch out as much as you want, which is pretty cool. Okay.
And we need to go meet the primary contact. Hopefully they'll be as entertaining as the other
I sure hope
Illuminati
so.
people have been.
Yeah, well, I kind of liked the Templar. They were a little bit more lackluster.
Right. No parking in the red zone. Lawyer up.
Use lore.
More lore. And this one?
The buzzing.
The buzzing. They did not give you time to read that. Oh, because it was really long.
Yeah.
Initiate anima signal receive. Initiate Enochion frequency.
Yeah.
The Merovingian syntax. So we're gonna have a bunch of vaguely conspiracy theory buzzwords being tossed around.
Hey, Ralsien.
Hey.
Well, this game, one of the best MMOs we have now, does never feel like a grind, so shield combat could be better, but meh.
Yeah.
Projecting indecision is a big no-no. Always smile. But this isn't another test. We don't do probation. You're either in or you're out. The Illuminati are very achievement-focused. It's like Xbox, only everything is hardcore. The ethic I really want to instill in you is to aim high and achieve even higher. It's not just in your best interest, it reflects on me, too, and that is super important. Make me look bad, I'll mount your head on my wall as an object lesson to the next fuck-up. God, it is so cute when you new guys think I'm kidding. Solomon Island. A little town and a preppy school with connections to us have kind of vanished off the coast
That lady
of Maine.
crazy, but I
The
really
people
like her.
aren't a big deal. You know how many disappearances there are in the United States every year? We do. But our noses need to be totally clean on this one. The military are involved, and we have limited bandwidth to stall the shitheels at the DoD. Give an old dude a red button to press, it's like Viagra to them. I want you out on Solomon Island to assess the impact on our bottom line. You can skip the traffic and the quarantine by traveling through Agartha. Just use your initiative, but not too much initiative. That comes across as desperate. Ciao, ciao.
Wow. Yeah, I agree. Just as about as entertaining as everybody else.
You know?
I want to have a meeting in an upstairs office with the fancy chairs and everything, where somebody makes a comparison to an Xbox.
That is pretty neat. It's like an Xbox, only hardcore.
Agents like their nicotine gum.
And the corridor leads deep into the warehouse. I'm guessing that's this here.
Seems like you always want to head toward green or blue stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, all the orange things seem to be your MMO stuff, like you being able to pay the real cash money at the bank vault.
It gets really weird really fast. You find yourself in normal MMO state, and all of a sudden you feel like you're in Silent Hill.
Well, Ralsien, that Ben is a big fan of urban fantasy and the weirdness. Everything is a good thing that he's playing it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like that if the game could have veered off into Crazy Town, but I'm pretty sure he would.
Right. Illuminati.
Q Curtain, the New World.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Grab the forklift.
Through here? Do I just go this way?
I'll find the Bertha. Oh, it looks like that's a highlighted circle on the map.
Well, yeah, obviously. I'm just trying to think of how to get
Through
there.
through that, I'm thinking. Yep, that door's open.
Aha.
Oh, vending machine.
Can we use the vending machine?
Looks like
Open shop.
Nice.
Bingo cola. Diet bingo. I admit that I am one of those people that, like, I now do, like, diet, caffeine-free sodas. Which, at that point, my brother teases me that it's not really a soda at all.
Oh, I was going to turn off the ambiance and background noise. It looked like it got too creepy one time.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Well, this is weird.
That is the sign. I'm kind of impressed by that, because it is kind of rare that MMOs try stuff like that, to shake things up.
All right.
Follow your progression through the game. Don't try the entire story mission in one go.
Develop your character through other missions along the way. You can join chat join Sanctuary and chat join where you see the others.
Ah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I have never played it. This is Wayne. I've never played an MMO, and Ben hasn't played one since City of Villains, and that was obviously before they shut it down.
Right.
So to give you an idea of how this is pretty new to us. I think some of the choppiness is just the fact that the game didn't download all this stuff.
Right.
Even though
it should have.
Yeah.
Huh.
Looks ominous.
Hello? Yes?
Like the conductor from Polar Express.
Right.
Earth. Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. by my watches. 100 years overdue at 1:15. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveller. Well, you've come to the right place. Now, this underground realm, like the great British rail system, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Now, of course, it's perfectly safe. No one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now, you'll need one of these.
The robot's about to give you a fist bump.
Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the hollow earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
What?
Raul says the game can seem really empty, but the maps are too freaking huge. Yeah, we'll definitely ask. Oh gosh, this is definitely the real MMO starts here.
There are a lot of Loki horns in there.
That doesn't surprise me. Oh yeah, and this is Krampus Mass, I believe. They have all of the snow and everything.
Ah.
Anyway.
That explains some things.
I believe I need to go this way.
Yeah, it's kind of funny for the first day of Christmas. I was thinking about try to go off the pear tree instead of the partridge and have one of the games that had Yggdrasil in it. And it seems like this is one of them, although they don't call it that.
Right, the Tree of Life. Let's see, the map is... Yeah, it is this way.
Animal Leap unavailable. Huh. That sounds promising. A custodian.
It's basically a Big Daddy.
For lore, this one is about...
The filth.
Those are the guys in the
yeah, those shadowy things. Yeah, and this does kind of re-emphasize the whole Gaia aspect that people were talking about.
Right.
And I really like the scope of this. Like, that's really neat.
Speaking of Krampusmas, there is an event you can fight a giant mob called Hell, which gives lots of XP.
Huh. Oh. I have a very strong feeling that I would not be able to do so in my current state.
Kingsmouth Town. Go fight your way through sabotage missions. Stay covert. Good luck.
Yeah, Kingsmouth is definitely evocative of things like Innsmouth and such. So.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for.
Right.
Yeah, New England countryside. It is kind of. I gotta say, I'm a little impressed that if it is the case, they're going for a horror themed thing so early. A lot of times, with your story mission, people will find some basically some equivalent of killing rats in a basement, to ease you into things. And
there's 30 to 40 people who fight at one time, so you don't have to do much.
Okay.
I see. It's not letting me do anything.
You're probably stuck.
There we go.
Yep.
That was annoying. Alright, so on we go.
Alright. I know, well, you can hear that from the other side of the door, but somebody and their kid just came back into from the main hallway.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern
Steve.
welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Illuminati may have legacy on Solomon Island, but you folks gave that up for the high life and the low road. Sure, you
I
can
do
be
take Marshall.
fighting purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna
Yup.
need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when
So
the wind
tiny.
blows west, You can just about smell the brimstone.
That's just the cowboy hat.
All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. And if I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, and you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
And they shoot you for that back in Texas.
I like Cowboy Steve Bloom there.
For a fistful of zombies. This game doesn't like holding your hand. There are multiple ways to get around each mission. You'll come to find there are a bunch of trash mobs you can take care of, and you'll find there are tons of strong mobs you have to get around by fighting or sneaking around.
Ah, okay.
So what is this button? That's
It's a zombie problem. He's got a solution.
Forest crawls. Gets my fingers itching for two matters. One, the other, figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I'm sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be. But nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop, and I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
This is amazing.
Did you see the Kingsmouth dead graffitied on the sign? It's pretty great.
I come from the south.
You don't say.
My partner Wolf and I ride for a higher authority. When you need to know us, you'll know us. You got a whole lot to learn about the secret world first, kid. And when you're all learned up, then you gotta understand what you learn.
Read all the codex entries. Got it.
Too much going wrong for such a little island. But this is how it always starts. And I've borne witness more times than I care to remember. So,
Yeah, Zane's Secret World.
you guys have been missed around these parts. Just take a look and see. Put on one hell of a homecoming parade for you.
All right.
All right.
So what did the power executive in the blue dress actually send you for here again?
Oh, did you ask me a question?
Yeah.
What was it?
What did the Illuminati lady actually send you here for again? So it looks like we've got a little off track, going to find a
Cowboy Bloom.
Yeah, shooting zombies and like, where is that a range?
Can I not just move into range?
I think you got to physically do it.
Shouldn't I have more range than this?
You'd think. You had to get pretty close. Oh. They dropped pretty quickly though. Pax Romana.
Base fire.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so we've got a crafting thing.
Ah.
Yep. So we take the things.
The fact that vending machines charge 300 per drink and you found one of those from one zombie, means that that's, I guess, an idea of what the economy looks like. Like in Persona 4 where we marked how much yen we had in terms of how many tap sodas we could get from it.
Right. Nice. That was easy.
You got a tier completed. Not sure what
Jump
that
on
means.
cars to trigger alarms.
Yancy, hey.
Hey, Yancy.
A display through the park would have said in the secret world for a stream. Not a recommend. You mean the park and not secret world itself, right? Because everybody here so far seems to have liked it.
Damn.
I think you just got yourself surrounded.
Yeah, it won't let me actually target anybody with anything, which is frustrating.
I think you're still locked on the... Oh, there it is, alerted zombie. I'm thinking you'll probably have to be a little quicker about clicking on different enemies because it seems to not assist you at all if you get ahead of them or something.
Well, no, the problem. I mean, it targets automatically the closest person to you always.
Hmm.
So you ignite gas cans and draw zombies into the fire.
Okay. I still playing Left 4 Dead now. Gas can is that one over there. Okay.
I would assume so.
That could be interesting. I always like environmental stuff, even if they are fairly obviously shoehorned in. It is a short on-rails experience, first-person spooks. You walk, hop on a ride where you can't move, PC talks at you, and spooky pops up and looks at you. Rouse, news at areas in the game, to be honest, that was, their least favorite part, right? It's a shame, looked cool. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I was saying just on rails and spooky things. It's like, it's basically a, haunted, haunted house ride kind of thing, and that's it. You expect a bit more from a video game. It looks like you want to lure them to you, and then because it takes so many, you can take so many hits that you then. Okay, or that works too. Nice. Oh, you don't have heal anymore.
Oh yeah, because that was not me.
Oh yeah. Nice. Ooh. Bit touch and go, but it ended up working out.
Examine the half-eaten corpses.
And you can reuse the gas. I don't know about that.
Really took this game when Yancey played it, got to the third zone, which I think is in West Virginia. Yeah, I got... a friend of mine gave me the Game of the Year edition, so I think I got all of the random DLC thingies.
Ah, cool. Oh, so you actually have the entire game?
Yes, as far as I know.
Cool. The Secret World had a lot of good things going for it. One is the research online to new quests. Interesting. And yeah, kind of mining community in the Appalachians, West Virginia, or Kentucky, or something interesting. It's kind of funny about that, and we'll talk about that if we get to it. But that's where, so that's where our family, that's where our kin are from. Yeah, our dad actually went to the bottom part of Ohio and in West Virginia over Christmas break to spend time with their family. Replacement's hand, get more ammo, return to the office. Okay.
Yeah, I got the ammo, but I am now also looking for the half-eaten corpses.
Okay.
Wherever... I'm guessing that would be these here.
Yep. Use half-eaten corpse. It is interesting that these zombies have the tactical presence of mind, perhaps with all the brains they've eaten, to try to flank you.
Right. There we go.
No, don't use it.
Oh dear.
So that's the same as the giant. Oh, infested mass. So I think that's what they were called. Just a little too far. It looks like. Oh, you did get them on fire. The fire does a lot more damage to you than it does to it, proportionately. Oh, or maybe not. Yeah.
Keep at range.
There you go.
Ooh.
25 days later. Oh, you got a... Oh, double tap in direction, dodge in that direction. Oh, but it has to recharge, okay.
Huh.
Those are Dark Souls, this is not.
Welcome to the council event.
Abilities tutorial video. I'm not going to do that. Instead, skill points.
Mm-hmm. You have 2 skill points and a rank of 0 at everything. Let's say blades. Oh, where did... Oh.
And then or chaos. Mm-hmm. Or damage.
Can't go wrong with that. You kill them before they can do more damage to you.
How do I assign a new ability?
You're in the weakened state. Well, you're not actually, but let's check.
Oh, that's achievements.
Ralcian, help! Northbed, hey. They're saying you can toggle on or off sprint by pressing X. Good to know. Let's see.
Good to know.
Even as a browser for the built-in game, investigation missions, cool. It says the school in the second area with reanimator references, and Jeffrey Combs is in this one too. Awesome.
Ability wheel.
Did we watch The Thing? Which thing, Zane? What server are we on?
We're on the RP server, I believe.
Yeah, I don't remember which one we picked when we logged in.
Right. Well, there's only one RP server, so
okay.
That is the correct thing.
And we were asking how to slot abilities, so I think Ben found it.
Maybe. Let's see. End of G. Reduction. State research. I don't think that's it.
You have...
Oh, those were both passives.
Ah, okay. And they're automatically assigned.
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool. Increases damage dealt by blade abilities. Set in impaired state. Okay. That's a passive as well.
Unfortunately, I don't think either of these actually do that.
Yeah. I don't think any of them do.
Yeah, it exploits impaired state, but I don't actually... Yeah, I can't actually set it impaired.
We probably should have bought one of those first.
We don't have it, is the thing. Yeah, none of the things I can actually purchase do that. Actually, none of the... Yeah, it's not until Stunning Swirl that you get it.
I got one of those at Dairy Queen. It was alright. Yeah, I wasn't stunned.
Oh, no, that's Penetrate, not Impaired. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter all that much.
We did not yet see the thing, Zane. Sorry about that. We haven't gotten around to it.
Keep your damage from being blocked. Gotcha.
Ah. Oh, yeah, because I noticed sometimes it would say glancing. I'm guessing that's when you roll a attack that does the minimum damage, and Penetrate, yeah, it doesn't. Right.
So, go to Kinsmith, look for survivors. And then this one, I need to find Deputy Andy.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and just start sprinting.
That helps out quite a bit, thank you. Agronaut, hey, as well.
Hey.
Click on the underlined impaired state on the abilities. It'll take you to a list of abilities that do that. Okay. Oh, and a glance hit is a miss outright. Okay. I was wondering why no damage popped up, but I thought, that just meant it did some minimum, but no, not really nothing. Now, resurrect at the Anima Well on Elm Street. So you've hit a checkpoint, basically.
Yeah.
Penetrated, okay. Oh, so would have glanced, but you penetrated for 17, I'm guessing, when it said both of those. It is a lot of zombies.
Yep.
What is our name in-game? We will...
Hold on. We are, in fact, kind of busy right at the moment.
What do you have to search for?
I believe it is nickname.
The nickname, right? That's Ben...
Ben Pensant.
Yeah, B-E-N...
If you had your computer out, it would work, but yeah.
Yeah, B-E-N-P-E-N-S-A-N-T. You helped Alex Winters.
I'm guessing that is someone else who needs to...
We just started the game.
Right. How do I get inside?
We have to work our way around. Nice. Always love getting those, getting the 3 digits. Ah, there it is. Yep.
There we are.
Well, that works too, but yeah, there's an opening right there. Well done. This your last tier of this mission. Oh, tiers are the steps in the mission progression. Okay.
I can choose one.
Findings fit with what they know about the reanimated dead.
Spirit Edge.
No issue types for recent dead. Long buried or less spunk.
Blood Focus.
It was captain of the
Chaos
football
Focus.
team.
Let's go with the sword.
Right.
Okay, and then that would be inventory, I believe.
Okay, I approve how one of your rewards, you can see that one, you got 20 tacos.
Nice. Okay, so it is currently equipped.
Like, what's the story behind that one? It's like, well, we went to Taco Bell, then the zombie apocalypse happened, and nobody's eating these stupid tacos.
Let's see. Andy. So he's somewhere in here too.
Okay.
Just need to find him. Which I'm sure is not going to be too difficult.
Right. Survivor. So it'll be the survivor with a name. Probably standing off on his own.
Zen and the Art of Weapons Maintenance.
Sounds good to me. His hands. I've only got 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, so this is one of your crafting tutorials, I'm guessing. That was one of the players.
Sure.
So it's detected you are not playing the same instance as your group. Do you want to change your instances?
Oh, no. So let's not do that. Very hard.
You're probably not good at any of these things, so...
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of text to go through, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Instead...
Oh, Agronaut pointed out, and thank you. We just switched back to the old sword instead of the new one.
Sure. So let's go ahead and equip the new sword, if I can.
There we go.
Yeah, currently equipped.
Spirit Edge.
I think.
What does it do? Oh, yeah, currently equipped Spirit Edge. It is quality 1 uncommon.
Okay.
Something happened. There we
Heck
go.
if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then, I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first, more out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmouth was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma.
As well it should be.
Do not mess with old ladies with shotguns.
Okay. Close that.
Also, Devana is one of you all, I'm guessing. Dr. Bannerman.
Oh
Some
gosh,
persons-
there's just...
They're
I'm starting to get,
This is-
the shakes from just too many quests at once.
Welcome back to playing MMOs. This is meant for you to be playing it forever.
Right.
Third computer, select inquiry. Of tourist. Wow. Alcohol-related misdemeanors. One of these things is not like the other. Animal cruelty. Throwing a Yuling. Huh. Back down to the man. We'll do all of those, but did not recommend doing the yellow missions.
Oh, I need to find a way to do that just for groups. It's here, I think.
To group.
There we are.
There we go.
Okay, so first things first. Let's try to finish bullets for Andy.
Oh, yeah, Rausian is Devana.
Gotcha.
All right, thank you. Someone in this game so wonderful. Yeah, are any of you fellow Bostoners like the sheriff was?
Finding Andy, away!
Uh,
Oh, what's this here? Phone book.
I had one of the faculty in college had a almost stereotypical,
HP Arts and Crafts. Nice.
Boston accent with a ka and everything. So press X, people says.
The Screaming Demon Ring. Sure.
But you'll never find one in the wagon in Darkest Dungeon.
Ah.
Krampus Nacht ends on the 3rd.
Okay, I'm closing that down because that's the thing. Like, it actually is kind of like the constant pop-up windows. I mean, it's just there's too much stuff that just pops up. But I'm actually really getting tired of it.
Right.
Let's see. Deputy Andy. So he's actually right around here.
Right.
So he should be like right here. That's not him. Oh, he might be on top.
Yeah.
Or else I'm disconnected. Nope, that's a county cop. There we are.
There we go. 12,000 experience just for finding him.
Well, it's to finish the mission.
Ah. Cool.
Send report.
You have done a good thing. Got another 10k XP.
Black Bullion.
Membership bonus. Alright.
Elm Street Blues.
Someone steps up and contains the undead invasion.
Also, hey there, uneducated people.
Yeah, here's the press X.
Jeez. You never saw anything
Leveling
like
your
this in the cloud
talismans.
shows.
I don't have any talismans yet. I
Well,
don't
maybe
think.
on
Ah,
cable.
okay.
Not the network ones. You wouldn't know it from looking out there, but before that wicked bad fog rolled in, Kingsmouth was a
Wicked
sleepy
bad
little
fog.
burg. Nothing stronger on the streets than a hot cup of coffee and chocolate glazed donuts from Susie's. The occasional DUI or domestic disturbance. Human sacrifice. But every town has a dark side, right? We sure are getting a heaped help in the darkness now, eh? The Walking Dead and worse besides taking over our town. Us survivors hold up in here, hoping it's all just a bad dream and we'll wake up to the smell of bacon and maple syrup. But unless someone ups and does something, and soon, all we're gonna wake up to is the smell of rotten flesh. And I don't need another thing to remind me of my dad. Halloween does bring back the memories, eh?